misses. And he's not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. We've discussed this before. We've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for two and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
He caught that? No, blocked it. I blocked it.
Allen's going to try and throw on third down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
What?
Good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution.
Yeah, where are we going for it?
And it all
I don't
works
like
out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Singletary again. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
4th down.
Yeah, see me, I'm
2nd
about to
and
get
9,
this
just a
shit
yard
right
on that
now.
last run. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. 6-0 our score after 1.
It better be my ball.
No.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, Allen.
No!
It's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum.
Son of a bitch.
Take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Let me get that shit.
It's a leaping effort, but it's not to
No,
land
no,
incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Keep my nigga out there. Quit taking him out.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Cousins.
You son of a
bitch. For the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. 28 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And he will get into the end end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0, 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
He just failed.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take
I'm about
over
to make
here.
yo, dude.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And that is caught.
Let's go.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
What did I do?
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He did, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
What? Down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
I'm still going to stream after this, play Call of Duty.
On 2nd down, here's a run with
Singletary.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal.
It's still never been number 3.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught
Only
in the
8?
end zone.
Dang, that's not even 6 though. It's like 2.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Right his ass.
What if I landed? No, what if I landed like that?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Greedy.
It's the gritty.
That's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And he is in.
Hey, LeBron James.
A couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
They're very good. Don't even remember here.
We streaming, you will see. Look, we streaming. You can see us.
You can see it. You can see. You can come see you too on this.
Look up here.
People on YouTube, so we can
Here,
start
come sit up
vlogging.
here.
Y'all gonna start
Come sit up here.
vlogging sometime.
Come sit on the bed. Stand up on the bed and see you. You want to sit in here?
Hey,
You want to sit in here?
how did you do this?
I got a camera thing.
You want to stay in
People
here
can
with us?
see us on YouTube.
You wanna stay in
Yeah,
here?
we need to make a camera.
That is a
That is a
camera.
camera.
Oh my God! Look at outside.
You're supposed to take it out when you
Damn.
make
Yeah.
a camera.
Look, it's my little bum.
What's up,
outside.
guys?
Press the eyes.
I don't want to stay here, but
Yeah, go say hi to mommy or something. Sit downstairs.
I want to.
Now Joseph tees
Go.
up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on the phone.
Oh!
And the Vikings are going to take
A double G.
Now raise your phone like this.
And that now
Raise your phone like
I
this.
ain't gonna do nothing there, girl.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Get out of here, kid. Get out of here.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
We still win.
Now Cousins.
Let's go.
And it's caught in the end
Wide
zone
open.
for the Viking touchdown by Justin
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
A great effort there.
Next time, don't press it. So press it different.
Monster
Let's see
game,
what we
3
do.
first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
When he does a gritty, he does
The
it.
Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to
Give him
line
the
up and
ball
go for
again.
2. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
He does
They
that.
had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion.
When they were moving the Cincinnati
Many
game,
teams shy away from
the
running
guy had
the
a
ball in a
jersey on.
two-point conversion. They treat 2 yards as if it were
Vikings.
20.
Yeah.
If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. No,
This
not
is
the
going to be
quarterback.
returned
Number
from
4.
the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him
That's
5
right.
yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now this offense back out.
Did y'all eat something in the stadium when y'all was there?
And for this
Where did
offense,
it take
Charles,
us
you got to think kind of
Who took
crucial
it?
here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time
Y'all was at the game,
they
Wolf,
threw
right?
an interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense
He
keep
set up
building
the
any
jersey.
more
That's how I
momentum.
got
They're
it.
playing
He
awfully
could have
well,
lied. I
and
was
they're
like,
awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to
Sarah's
attack
get a jersey
and
too?
get some of that momentum
Yeah, we
back.
both caught it.
But make sure you're selective in doing so.
can have to.
Understand where you want to
Sarah's
throw
called
the
one, you
football
called one.
and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your
Check my
hands.
line still.
And meanwhile,
Let's
Allen's throw
go.
here taken in by Knox. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's
Oh,
out
he's
of
in
bounds.
The other kids was by all
4
caught
yards
something.
to gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
But they shot
Throwing
it
is Allen on
high.
3rd.
Huge.
Left side caught by Diggs. There he goes left side.
I was
Past
leaving.
the
What can you
20.
say? Press pause.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 76 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
It's not 2 points.
Two successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
MikeOhio now out of his end zone.
Dang! Lost him
And
in
no
the
chance
sauce.
to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second.
She got him
And
got it.
that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
One-handed though. What the heck? That wasn't even my fault. That was his. Why is he double zooming me?
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, a contested ball here,
No.
and it's going to be caught.
They switched team
35
up.
yards the gain there. Another first
Team
down
was
as
like-
well.
So
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore.
I got
Just
it.
look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he'll be marked down right at the
How are you supposed to run that
15-yard
for?
line. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
Here we go.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. And he is into the end zone.
What is it?
Up the
They
lead
switch it
up
every
2.
time.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point
They need to
try
stop
and able to
switching.
convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Uncorks one for Davis. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be
Running so
incomplete.
slow.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen going to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And
You shitty bastard!
Weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They gave it a shot at the deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Allen gonna go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They
Let's go fourth down.
And they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the
End of
Vikings
this game.
have the football now in excellent field position. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a gain of 34.
Let's go.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
No, we're not getting me all the way back.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Get your
Not a
legs
good
down.
return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Line of scrimmage, the 31.
You ain't got nothing to do with it.
10.
It was just about to go one.
So what?
To throw is Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson
Still so long.
downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 36 yards on the play.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused.
How do you keep
because if they
pressing
don't,
this one?
more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Cousins.
That's flag on you.
A leaping catch. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why
Nothing
offensive
wrong
and
with that
defensive
either.
linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time,
Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 42 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
and this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want
Justin
to select,
Jefferson
there you
getting
want
greedy
to run
on
it, you
Madden
want to throw
23.
it.
You gotta look. I'm not there. You gotta look at how to
They're
do it.
rocking and rolling right now.
You know,
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though.
Go down and go back up. Press pause.
I never ran to the no, man, I still go.
What did he press? It shows. It shows how do you do it. Look up how do you do it. It don't show it on YouTube. Let me see.
Hold on, let me see what this dude wants to show me.
They don't show the press the thing.
How do you hit the greedy with Justin Jefferson on Madden 23?
showing results for how do you hit their greedy with Justin Jefferson on Madden 23.
Finally added the gritty celebration, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. This video is presented by the EA Creator Network as they allow me to capture this early footage. And keep in mind, this is still a most popular celebration in the NFL, and now you can do it in Madden 23, and there's different versions of it. So first up, we got Justin Jefferson. Make sure when you score with him, you select Signature Celebration. So the team will do his version of the gritty, which you can see on the screen right here. Then we've got Jamar Chase. We're going to carve up the defense with him down the seam, and you know when he scores, it's time to hit the gritty again. You want to select Signature Celebration, and you'll notice that his version of the gritty is a little bit
You have
different.
to add it.
There's no one particular way to actually do the gritty. As long as your feet are kind of moving the same way, you're able to freelance and just add different moves, and that's why it's such a popular dance. You gotta customize it. Then you
Karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of
Oh, hell yeah.
You have to add it. You have to download it.
Now, I don't know if other players can do this in the game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
You got the ball.
And here comes a return for the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a
flag
deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 22 is the line to gain here on third down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking it.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. 36 yards on the play.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points up.
Touchdown! Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Getting my ass
This
blew
defensive
out.
group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get...
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson.
I gotta see if I can change their signatures on here. Only can you do that?
Yeah. Why YouTubers do it?
You won.
But you gotta end it. How do you end
Let's see
it?
if I can do that.
Let's go. How do you end the stream? Turn it off.
Yeah, this. It's always this button. Oh, there.
And that was off. See if I can watch it on your phone.